Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Moving Forward podcast. My name is Rabi, and I'm here with Andy Lamrock. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Rabi, how you doing this week?
Yeah, very good. Got exciting news. Today, we have news about Kubernetes and about
Ooh,
jobs. So this comes from the Register. IBM's Global Technology Services has posted a job and calling for candidates with a minimum 12 plus years experience in Kubernetes administration and management. Little issue with that is that Kubernetes is about 6 years old. So
mm,
let me explain what Kubernetes is very briefly based on my non-existing knowledge. It is an open source platform for managing containerized workloads and services. So the basic idea of Kubernetes is really to abstract machines, storage, and networks away from their physical implementation so that you can extract as much performance out of the physical machines. It also allows companies to take advantage of multiple cloud providers at the same time and grow rapidly without having to re-architect their infrastructure. Um, we've also seen on this topic a tweet going viral by Sebastian Ramirez saying, and I quote, "I saw a job posting the other day. It required 4 plus years of experience in Fast API. I couldn't apply as I only have 1.5 plus years of experience since I created that thing." Now, I'd love to get your point of view here, Andy. Is this a just a non-technical individual putting down requirements they have no idea about? Are they trolling us? What do you think is happening here, Andy?
well, I'd have to say, first off, I was going to get really excited to talk about Kubernetes. I just absolutely so excited
Amazing
about
technology.
where
Absolutely.
containerization, edge compute, and all of that's going, app edge, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's really exciting. But hey, whoa, in terms of trolling around jobs experience, well, I don't know. I got a sense here this is someone being a little bit sensitive. Minimum
Hmm.
12 years experience in Kubernetes. Maybe it's a punctuation or spelling mistake. Maybe
Yeah.
minimum 12 years
Hmm.
industry experience. Experience in Kubernetes administration management. Probably what they meant to say there.
Yeah.
But it goes to show we're online, and we've got to be careful about you know how we position ourselves and our companies when we're looking for top talent. We don't want to confuse the marketplace, do we?
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's one of the things where like the first boss that I had was, and this is come back to the days when I worked in Iraq. He told me, um, at that point I never applied to a job. He offered the job, my first job ever. So he said, Robbie, if you ever apply to a job, don't really pay a lot of attention to the requirements as long as you know you can do the job. So when you're looking at 12 years experience of Kubernetes, can you work with Kubernetes? Are you capable of administration and management of Kubernetes? If yes, then even if you have 3 or 4 years experience with Kubernetes, apply. It really
Put your
depends
hand
on the
up.
competition.
Yeah, look, I agree. I think that's a good topic. I mean, obviously, yeah, we work together, and you're we're at two different ends of the scale. Your career's starting, and mine sort of in the twilight years, if I could say that. And for anyone starting out, I would say put your hand up, have a go,
Yeah.
and don't get hung up on this minimum 12 years experience when something's only been around for 6 years. Just be realistic about it, right? I think great advice from you, Robbie. Definitely.
And especially with this stuff, especially now that a lot of people are looking for jobs, look, apply for what you think you can do, really. And I've had so many jobs in my life that I was not nearly as close when it comes to education as the other people. I worked as an interpreter in Iraq with a company that had people with degrees from universities in translation, and they hired me, a 12-year, who had only a 12-year certificate. Why? Because I was out there. I went in, I spoke to them, I showed them that I can translate very quickly and very accurately, and that was it. That was all they needed. So very interesting subject today here.
No, look, definitely. Let's put it into context, right?
Mm,
Do you see an ad for prime minister or president that says, must have 12 years
yeah,
experience as a
yeah,
president or a prime minister? No one's got that. Don't be ridiculous,
yeah,
right? And you're stepping up and being a leader of the world or a global leader. Quite often, you
yeah,
don't have that experience, right? So
absolutely.
I think your point is 100%. If you've got the energy, desire, and drive
Yeah,
to do things, put your hand up if that's what you're interested in.
yeah.
Good advice.